Namaste everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Amit. I'm Amit Namdev and today I'm going to show you 7 foundational yoga poses. For today's class, all you need a yoga mat and a pillow or a yoga bolster. Today's class is follow along class. Let's start. Our first asana is Sukhasana. So let's start the Sukhasana. Simply cross your legs and roll your shoulders up, back and down. Bring your hands onto your knees or in front wherever comfortable. And simply become aware of your breath. If you find difficulty in sitting in Sukhasana, in that case you can take a pillow and place it under your hips. And sit on the edge of the pillow. That will help your back to remain straight and more easier for beginners to sit in Sukhasana. Then simply become aware of your breath. Let's become aware at least 3 breathings on your nostrils. Become aware how the breath comes in, belly expands, and how breath leaves your body and your belly falls. Sukhasana or easy pose is a foundational seated posture in yoga. It promotes relaxation, improves posture, and encourages mindfulness breathing. By sitting cross-legged with a straight spine, it helps ground the body and calm the mind. Sukhasana is also often used for meditation and pranayama practices, fostering inner peace and mental clarity while gently stretching the hips and lower back. Our next asana is Parvatasana. Check your hands about shoulder width apart. Press onto your feet hip width apart. Press your chest towards the ground. Don't worry about the knees if they are bent. Focus on lifting your hips upward, chest towards the ground, shoulders open, and take a long deep breath. Don't forget to breathe. Then only you can stretch one leg at a time. So one leg stretches and one leg bends. Downward dog or mountain pose, also known as Adho Mukha Svanasana, is a foundational yoga pose that stretches and strengthens the entire body. It elongates the spine, improves circulation, and energizes the mind. By engaging the arms, shoulders, hamstrings, and calves, this pose builds flexibility and stability. Our next asana is Marjariyasana. Press onto your knees right below the hips, and the wrist right below your shoulders. Then, as you inhale, lift your head up, arch your back. And as you exhale, round your back, bring your chin towards the chest. Cat pose or Marjariyasana is a gentle flow that warms up the spine and promotes flexibility. Moving this way stretches the back, neck, and torso while relieving tension. This posture is ideal for improving posture, enhancing coordination, and fostering mindfulness through synchronized breath and movements. Our next asana is Ashwasanchalasana. Bring your right foot forward and left leg a little bit back. Palm by the side of the right foot and press your hip down. Make sure there's a 90-degree angle, so you are not doing this, neither this. You are doing this. Push your hip down. Then go back to the cat and change your leg. Left foot forward, knee and ankle in one line. Asvasanchalasana is a dynamic lunge that stretches the hips, groin, and thighs while strengthening the legs and improving balance. This pose opens the chest, enhances flexibility, and builds core stability, promoting energy flow and preparing the body for deeper stretches. Our next asana is Paschimottanasana. Stretch your legs out, hands on your knees, Keep your back straight. And from there, you're going to, as you exhale, forward. As you exhale, slide more forward. Paschimottanasana is a calming yoga pose that deeply stretches the spine, hamstrings, and lower back, soothes the nervous system, enhances digestion, and promotes relaxation. By folding forward over the legs, it encourages thoughtfulness as well as mindfulness, making it ideal for relieving stress and improving flexibility. Our next asana is Purvottanasana. Bring your hands on the back, either the finger pointing towards you or out. It depends on your shoulder mobility. So some people may feel easier in this way. If you don't feel easy in this, then you can turn your fingers outward and see which feels the best. Now, if you are a beginner, complete beginner, then you want to bend your knee about hip width apart. Then as you inhale, lift the hips up as possible and then head back. Purvottanasana or upward plank is a powerful yoga posture that strengthens the arms, shoulders, core, and legs. It opens the chest and stretches the front body, promoting better posture and respiratory function. Exhale down. Our next asana is Ardha Chandrasana. Bend your right knee. And you can bring your right foot by the side of the left knee. And take the support of your hands and the leg to lift your chest even more higher. Then keep hold of the right knee with your left hand and inhale, lift your chest a little bit more up. And as you exhale, extended spine twisting. So twisting your spine while it's still extended, not hunching. Breathe. Ardha Chandrasana or spine twist that enhances flexibility and detoxify the body. And inhale back. Exhale, release. Neutral your back and then change the side. So left foot bend. Take the support of your hands and leg to lift your chest more up. Left hand on the back. Inhale, lift your chest. And as you exhale, twist to the left. This pose stimulates digestion, stretches the shoulders, hips, and neck, and improves spinal mobility. It also promotes mental clarity and relaxation, making it a powerful addition to any yoga practice. Inhale back. Exhale, release and shake your legs. After that, you can go either back into the Sukhasana, close your eyes, and focus onto your breathing. Or you can lie down on the ground in Shavasana with your feet apart, hands apart, palm facing upward the ceiling, and let go. You can also focus on the breath at this moment. If you have come this far, then do leave me a comment. Share this video with others so they can also get the benefit of ancient powerful yoga techniques. At this point, our practice is completed. Thank you very much for joining me at Yoga with Amit, and I look forward to see you in my upcoming videos. Namaskar.